Jesus was rejected as prophet. And when he entered the temple, the chief priests and the elders of the people came up to him as he was teaching and said, "By what authority are you doing these things, and who gave you this authority?" Matthew 21:23. Jesus was preaching a lot. His teaching attracted large crowds, since people noticed that he spoke with authority. But especially for Jesus' family members and fellow citizens, it was hard to accept him as a prophet from God. After all, they had known him since he was a little boy, so how could he make such huge claims about himself being the fulfillment of Old Testament prophecies and proclaiming the truth about God's kingdom? Moreover, his teaching was often hard to understand or hard to accept. Jesus did not mince his words, for example when he called the religious elite hypocrites or when he said that his disciples should be ready to give up their lives in order to follow him. For many people, this was too much. The chief priests and scribes felt their own authority was threatened by Jesus' preaching, which is not surprising, since he called them hypocrites who shut the kingdom of heaven in people's faces. They were hostile and suspicious and did not accept Jesus' authority to teach. In the end, they even sentenced him to death for speaking the truth. His claim to be the Son of God was condemned as blasphemy. When you read Jesus' words in the Bible, do you accept them as the ultimate truth?
And he went out from thence, and came into his own country, and his disciples follow him. And when the Sabbath day was come, he began to teach in the synagogue. And many hearing him were astonished, saying, From whence hath this man these things? And what wisdom is this which is given unto him, that even such mighty works are wrought by his hands? Is not this the carpenter, the son of Mary, the brother of James and Joseph, and of Judah and Simon? And are not his sisters here with us? And they were offended at him. But Jesus said unto them, A prophet is not without honor, but in his own country, and among his own kin, and in his own house. And he could there do no mighty work, save that he laid his hands upon a few sick folk, and healed them. And he marveled because of their unbelief. And he went round about the villages, teaching. And when he was come into the temple, the chief priests and the elders of the people came unto him as he was teaching, and said, By what authority doest thou these things? And who gave thee this authority? And Jesus answered and said unto them, I also will ask you one thing, which if ye tell me, I in like wise will tell you by what authority I do these things. The baptism of John, whence was it, from heaven or of men? And they reasoned with themselves, saying, If we shall say, From heaven, he will say unto us, Why did ye not then believe him? But if we shall say, Of men, we fear the people, for all hold John as a prophet. And they answered Jesus and said, We cannot tell. And he said unto them, Neither tell I you, by what authority I do these things. And the men that held Jesus mocked him, and smote him. And when they had blindfolded him, they struck him on the face, and asked him, saying, Prophesy, who is it that smote thee? And many other things blasphemously spake they against him.